Welcome, everybody, and thanks for tuning in for this update on the debris basins. It is January 10th, 2023, and we just had a big rainstorm. Pineapple Express come through. What you guys are looking at is Cart Point up in the upper left, and this is the Santa Monica Creek outlet going into the salt marsh. I'm going to give you guys a little flyover all the way up to the creek and to the debris basin. I did another video like this in 2019, and I put the link below so you guys can check it out. I want you guys to compare the 2019 rainstorm that we had with this one. I'll put another link in of a little hike we did after the 2018 massive mudslides that came through Montecito. We also had a lot of rain in this area. A lot of people didn't know that, but it didn't show very much because of these debris basins. So right in the bottom left corner is 76 gas station. Shout out to Brisbane. This is the Santa Monica Creek. This is a little canal that was put in after the 1969 flooding that occurred, similar to what happened in Montecito 5 years ago. Similar situation happened in Carpinteria, where we got lots of boulders, lots of pictures online, the History Center. But you can follow this all the way up to the back roads, past the greenhouses in the back of Carpinteria, and you will go over a little bridge, and that's what's right coming up in the middle of the screen here. You see the cars driving. And that little bridge that you go over is this canal that was created to basically create a nice low resistance straight shot flow of water down straight into the beach. In the upper section of the screen, on the upper left, you will see kind of this, like, it looks like gravel, and it's actually concrete, but that's where there's a series of debris basins that capture and hold all the debris that comes down. So this actually was ripping really hard yesterday on January 9th. So much water was coming down so fast. So we're going to go up a little bit. So what you're starting to see in the upper left here, this dark kind of brownish red kind of square looking thing is actually like a giant concrete roll in, and it just creates a smooth flow of water going down. You can see it kind of like a V, like a funnel. And this section is a reservoir for the gravel and mud. So this is like a skimming type of holding area for all the sand, the gravel, the mud. I don't think this one's designed for the logs and the debris, but you can see it's a nice little roll in and gets the water moving efficiently and quickly. So you can see it's pretty full, and I don't remember it being this full. Wow, look at that. That is wild. Look at all that gravel in there. It's going to take months to take out, which this isn't a very good situation this early in the rainy season of this Pineapple Express that we're getting. We're supposed to get 2 more storms and part of this Pineapple Express, and with this holding area pretty full, might be a little bit of concern. So what you're seeing on to the right here is the drainage. There's these towers that are stacked in a series of levels, and as the water in the upper basin, which I'll get to in a second, fills up, they kind of go into the tower and it drains off to the side. So what you're seeing is this drainage off to the side, and that's coming from the debris basin up at the top. This long chute here that you see is part of the overflow of the upper basin. So you'll see that in a second. You can see the concrete in the kind of center top of the screen. But when that debris basin up there gets full, the water starts coming through right here. And you can't really tell from this image, but this is it kind of looks like a giant ramp, like an Evel Knievel ramp. And the reason why it's curved like that is it traps the logs at the bottom. So any logs that make it through this section get kind of stuck up there because they don't have enough momentum to go over and into the other holding area. So they accumulate there at the bottom. So we're going up to the top, and this is the overflow section of the upper basin. And this is where a lot of the big boulders are captured along with the logs. And you can see that it is pretty full. It's not quite maxed out, but it's full. And that's not super assuring, considering there's 2 more storms coming that could potentially bring more inches. I'm zooming in here. Again, I linked another video I did checking up on this in 2019, and you can see how much lower it was. And this is after they spent a whole year scooping out all the gravel and debris. There's the towers. If you look kind of to the left of the screen, there's 3 towers. Right now, 2 of them are sticking out, and the third one, the water is going, or the third one's actually covered. The second one, all the water is going to. The third one's right off to the right of that second one. So that second one's the middle one. But yeah, you can see it got pretty high. It's pretty full right now. I want to encourage you to go check out that other video. You can get a little bit different perspective of how just how deep this is. And this is a lot of gravel. Look at those cranes. Look at all that big excavating equipment. And it gives you a kind of a perspective of how safe we've been over the years because of this. So there's a little fly around, and then where this is coming from up the canyon a little bit. Those of you that were looking up in the mountains, you kind of saw a watery fall looking type of river along the side of the mountain, and that is what is feeding this. That's where the Santa Monica Creek starts, up at Divide Peak, and that's what you saw the waterfall was. So I'm just gonna do a little fly down here. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if this is a staging area or if this is just kind of built with the gravel that's come over the years, kind of reinforce this debris basin. And there's another look, a little sky view looking down towards the ocean of the lower holding area for the basins. And that's just a little update. Thanks for watching.